GracePointe Healthcare is a family practice offering a very different experience to their patients with transparent pricing and affordable care. Their motto is modern medicine the old-fashioned way. And here to tell us what that means is Robert Tomsett and Johnny Bergeson, a patient at GracePointe Healthcare. Welcome to the show today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great to have you all here. Robert, let's start with you. Let's talk about how when patients come to GracePointe Healthcare, they pay in full at the end of their visit.
That's correct.
Which is very different from other places.
Very different. Most family practices, they can't tell you what your costs are going to be. We can. We know exactly what they are, and when you leave, you've paid your bill in full. There's no follow-on bills or anything going to come in the mail. And you can choose to turn that into your insurance. If you have out-of-network coverage, you should be fine.
All right, no dreaded bill later. That's pretty nice. All right, Johnny, talk about your experience with GracePointe Healthcare.
I've had the best medical office visits of my entire life, and my wife has experienced the same thing. We hear other people saying that. And what I really like is that I don't have to wait in the waiting room. The way they schedule, I'm able to get right in, and then the healthcare provider takes time with me, really listens to me, and hears my concerns, and then treats me very professionally. I really like it.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, of course, those are advantages. What other advantages do your patients have over the traditional office visits?
Well, we're very affordable, and you know exactly what those costs are going to be, obviously, but we have cut the costs in labs, and you can see the visits are $89 for a brand new patient, $69 for a existing patient, but our lab costs are definitely the best in town because we've cut out the middleman with the lab provider too. They don't have to bill the patient, nor do they have to send anything to the insurance, so they cut their prices way down.
Oh, wow, that's nice. So, Johnny, what would you say to someone who's considering making an appointment there at GracePointe Healthcare?
I do it immediately. I feel great, and I love the care.
All right, that's good to know. Good news. Now, Robert, let's talk about any common health issues you see in your patients that they may not even be aware of.
Well, besides the most common thing in America, which is being overweight and out of shape, is one of the most common things. One of the things that people aren't aware of much is vitamin D. We're seeing tons of people who are low on their vitamin D. Pretty simple to replace that too, so that's a pretty good one. And then there's some other vitamin deficiencies that we see too, like B12, and we do a lot of B12 and B complex shots for folks.
Oh, wow. And affordable too, as you were saying.
Yeah, right.
And what other services do you offer for patients that they may not get at a typical family practice?
Well, probably our big one is we're a full medicine, travel medicine clinic, yellow fever certified. We've done that for quite a while now, and have a kind of a passion for that. Big same day and next day appointments is not very typical in a family practice. We still do that on a regular basis and get people in. Sometimes the same day they call, sometimes within an hour after they call, we can get them in.
As Johnny said, no wait.
Yeah, no wait. Yeah, and house calls. We still do house calls, which is kind of the old-fashioned medicine tradition, but still available in the evening, weekend hours. I've been in the clinic as late as 11 o'clock at night sewing somebody up before. Wow. Because of my ER experience, I can do those things.
Making it convenient for folks.
Convenient.
All right, and you have a special offer for folks today watching. Now, call now for your office visit service. It's $50 off any office visit service for the first 20 callers. Again, that's for the first 20 callers. That's $50 off any office visit service for the first 20 callers. The number is 615-599-6868, and those include routine visits, sick visit or house call, Botox or filler, comprehensive physical exam, or international travel immunizations. Thank you all so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hey, you can afford exceptional care at GracePointe Healthcare. They're located in Physicians Plaza of Cool Springs at 740 Cool Springs Boulevard and Suite 110 out in Franklin. For more info, give them a call at 615-599-6868 or log on to GracePointeHealthcare.com. We've got a link to that site on the More at Midday section of WSMV.com.